So I wanted to share this story real quick, okay? This story is about food poisoning, or I guess this would be called food poisoning. I guess whatever way you want to define it, right? I was driving to Wisconsin, right? And before I had left to Wisconsin, I reheated some seafood I had the day before. They were langostinos, which I believe are just prawns. So like spicy prawns, seasoning, the whole nine, and some other random sides and shit. I just heated it all up, whatever. I'm gonna eat this shit, right? So I ate it. And I was like, this is some mid. Didn't really taste that good. But whatever, I wanted to eat. So then I started driving to Wisconsin, right? Driving to Wisconsin, I was like, man, wait, hold on. Let me kill the music in the back. It's gonna fuck it up in the edit. I'm driving to Wisconsin and my stomach's hurting. I'm like, yo, man, I got a little pain here. I was like, oh damn, whatever. I guess when I get there, I'll get busy, get it going. I'll feel a lot better. So I'm driving, and like 15 minutes into the drive, this kind of isn't like going away. It's kind of just chilling there. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe I'll just speed up a little bit. So I continued to drive, and then I realized that shit's gonna be a problem, pun intended, because all of a sudden I felt the very immediate urge to empty my bowels. So what do you do when you do something like that? Well, normally you would go to the bathroom and you would get it popping. I was nowhere near a bathroom. In fact, even worse, I'm not on a highway. I'm just driving through the fucking, I don't know what you guys would call it, just farmland. I call it the boonies, where it's just fucking, you're in fuckville. Nothing is by you. I see grass, and one farm. And I'm just driving through that. And that's all I got. So it's like, okay, this kind of sucks. There's no Walmart. There's no Walgreens. Not even a fucking gas station nearby. I need you guys to understand. I want you guys to really picture this, right? I want you to join me on this journey where you start to feel like you have to take a shit. We've all been there. We're all human. Everybody poops. Everybody poops. You've had it. We're like, man, I gotta go, whatever. And you know, you go to the bathroom, whatever. It's a haha, just little feeling, you know, and you forget about it. You don't think about it again. I don't know if you've ever had the urge of like explosive diarrhea. Maybe when you're sick, when you've had food poisoning, you think about those times. That's what I started feeling in the car. So immediately it was just like, you know, in BioShock, the little tube thing where it's shooting the liquid, and I press Y to finish it because I have it all set up. That's what was happening in my asshole. So cheeks are puckered to the extreme. I'm flexing the glutes like none other. Thankfully, I've been working out, or else I don't know if I'd be able to hold back the storm. So I'm there, puckering the cheeks. And it's not even the thing where it's like, oh no, please don't escape poop. It's the thing where my stomach is in immense pain, and it's like the only way you will feel better is to shit the bed right now. And I refused. I was fighting against myself, all right? You couldn't even trust yourself. So I'm doing this, and I'm starting to like grip the steering wheel. It was almost like I was about to nut, but in the bad way. So I'm gripping the steering wheel, and I start hitting the middle compartment. Like, no, I'm yelling in the car by myself. Like, no. Like, you know, you remember Will Smith in I Am Legend when he sees the dummy and he thinks it's moving? That's dead ass what I'm doing. I'm yelling like, no, you're not doing this. Not today. I'm not shitting in the car, because then I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what is the sequence that follows as soon as you defecate in the car. So I'm gunning it. I start going 90 on this road, and I'm trying to figure out trying to figure out the new strats, trying to figure out the meta on how to hold back shit. Nothing is working. So I'm like tooting the ass in the air to the left. Nah, it's not working. Toot the ass in the air to the right. No. I start flexing my legs. I'm like, maybe if I just distract my body. And I'm like, yo, focus on the flex. Focus on the flex. Does not matter. I am in the strongest panic that I've had in years. Continue to drive down the fucking boonies. And now comes a point where you have to examine your real options. Your real options are either A, you're gonna shit in this car. You're about to dookie yourself. And it's not gonna be a clean dookie. It's not just gonna be an easy turd and whatever, and you lift up an inch just because you got a little steamer back there. No, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. You're gonna be in a new little dookie jacuzzi, and you're gonna have to sit there until you get somewhere else. And when you get to that place, it's not like you can discreetly go in there and be like, hey, you guys got a pair of shorts? Like, no, you're just dripping. You're dripping ass juice everywhere. There's no hiding it. I have no spare clothes in the car. That's plan A. Doesn't sound that appealing. I assume you guys would agree. Plan B is I pull over and I just shit in grass because there's nothing else nearby. I'm not gonna go on someone's private property. You think I want to intrude on a farmer's private property? If I'm gonna get shot by anybody, it's gonna be a farmer. It's gonna be a man who cares about his acres. And he's gonna give me the Blicky 9000 And imagine getting shot and then immediately shitting yourself. So with that, I'm just driving, going between these two options, because that's it. Or just wait until you reach something. But at this point, I can't reach. I can't make it anymore. I know I can't. So I choose plan B, and I pull over that car. I don't throw on my emergencies because I don't want to draw attention to myself. And there's a small little ditch. And then crops. Not tall crops. If they were tall crops, I might have considered going into the crops and just being like, fuck it, whatever's in here, I don't care. But at least I'm guarded. Because there are people driving on this street. It's not just an empty area. There are cars that are driving. So unfortunately, the crops that are there are about waist high. That does me no favors. The most you're going to see is probably my head peeking out and me making faces, right? That's no fun. There wasn't really any discreet area to shit. But I want you to know that I was 1,000% on board for doing this. Because I had toilet paper in the car. Because I constantly have to blow my nose. I have allergies. So, grab the toilet paper, pull over the car. I start walking down into the ditch. Keep in mind, I'm still in a panic. I'm not relaxed. I'm talking relaxed right now. This is not at all what's happening in real life. Start grabbing the shorts. Cars passing. And they're all looking. I'm making eye contact with all of them. Because they're looking. Oh, hey, there's a guy on the side of the road. Hey, you need help, buddy? Tire down? Hey, this guy might need some help. A hitchhiker? Need a ride? Everyone's looking at me. No, because there's nothing else to look at. It's grass. It's grass and farm. And then the guy walking over, loosening his belt. So I go over there and deadass, I'm starting to go over. I hop in the ditch, and by the miracle of God, by the heavens above, I start to feel a little bit better. And I think it's because I was standing now. I think that was the meta. I start to feel better, and I'm like, wait, hey, hold on. There is not the immediate, urgent ejection of my asshole. It's my stomach still hurts, but I start to feel better enough to where I'm like, okay, maybe I don't need to shit myself right now in these crops. So I stop. I'm still looking at every single car passing by. I'm gonna go back in the car. I'm gonna gun it 100 miles per hour the entire way to my friend's house, and then I'm gonna blow the spot up soon as I'm there. Get back in the car. Toilet paper's still right there. I pop it in the cup holder. Easy access. I start driving again. If any of you have had food poisoning or diarrhea or any of the sort, I think you know that regardless if you doo-doo or not, you are going to have to doo-doo again. No one-trick pony here. No one-hit wonders. This dookie came with an album. 10 hot steamers lined up. No skips. So, another 5 minutes later, I start to feel it again. It hits me. It's like I would have rather took a punch in the face. I would have rather had to vomit my fucking brains out. I would have chose anything else. So I get hit with it again, and immediately, once again, asshole pucker. And I keep doing the same shit. I'm yelling, saying like, no, 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 because I can't even believe the circumstances. And I'm looking around, and wouldn't you fucking believe it? I'm in Fuckville, right? So I'm in Fuckville, and then I'm driving through these random areas that have like a population of like 35 people. So I'm driving, and then I see a bar in a small town, and I'm like, okay, they have a bathroom. I can go shit in that bathroom. I am saved. I should go into that bathroom. And for some reason, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to get out of the car, burst into this small town bar where everybody knows everybody there. Everybody knows the regulars there. The bartender's gonna be like, stranger danger. He doesn't know me, and I'm gonna burst into the bar. I'm gonna fucking Usain Bolt to the bathroom, and I'm gonna light it up for at least 30 minutes. Maybe more. So I'm picturing this playing out, and I'm afraid to do it. So I don't pull over at the bar. My fear of walking in with a light tan, and a mustache in this Fuckville neighborhood in Wisconsin stops me from emptying my bowels in peace. So I hold it a little longer, and I hold out a prayer. Please give me like a gas station or something a little more where I can see maybe a melting pot of people going there. Maybe, I don't want to get shot. So I keep driving, and I keep suffering. That one was my fault. I let myself suffer completely on that. I drive. I'm going 90 and a 50. I don't give a fuck. And I see it. I see a gas station. I see civilization. I see a town that looks like it doesn't want to hold me hostage. And I immediately gun it into the gas station, get the fuck out the car, pray it has a bathroom of use, go in there. I look at the gas station attendant immediately. You got a bathroom, big man? Right over here. Oh, my guy. Burst in there, get in there. He had just cleaned it too. I'm sorry. I went in there and I blew it up. At least 20, 25 minutes, I'm sitting there. My asshole's just shooting lights out. So, I do that. Clean my ass. And I'm like, man, life's okay now. That was close. Man, I feel so much better. I get out. I'm like, oh, man, I'm out here. Start looking around. I'm like, let me get some drinks from here while I'm at it. Dang, okay, you got some seltzers, right? Let me buy these, big man. Hey, appreciate you. Walk out to the car. And as soon as I grab the car door, it happens again. My asshole says, oh, you thought we were just going one round, big boy? you thought we was a one-hitter quitter? No, sir. I hope you're here for the greatest hits, because that's what's going on. Asshole immediately fires up again. I'm like, okay. Pop that in the car, walk right back in. Guys with the guy. He gives me this look like, oh, I must have charged you wrong. And I'm like, hey, just go into the bathroom. Don't say shit. Another 20, 25 minutes. I'm in there getting busy, making magic. Walk out, make sure to not make any eye contact with the guy because I'm embarrassed. He knows what's happening. Well, he may not know the full extent, but he knows what's happening, right? I get to the car and I realize it does it again. My asshole's ready. It's going for the swirly 9000. And I'm sitting in the car and I'm thinking, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep going in and out. I can't be at this gas station all fucking day. I need to get to my friend's house. I need to get there so I can just comfortably shit my misery away. So I say, Mr. Booty Hole, we're making this fucking drive. I still got 30 minutes left. Let's gamble with the devil, baby. And I drive away. Start going. And I'm rolling and I'm rolling and I'm rolling. And you know what? Life's okay. Life's not too bad. It kind of goes away for a little bit. I'm like, you know what? I can do this. I'm still gutting it because I know what's coming next. But I'm still gutting it. 15 minutes in, I feel it again. And you know what? I have to pull over again. And you know what? We're back to the cycle. We're back in plan B. I'm gonna shit on the side of the road. And it's pretty much the same exact crops. And I'm over here thinking, oh, as soon as I get out, it's gonna do the stand thing again. And I'm gonna feel better. And nothing changes when I'm standing. And I think, oh, yes, this is meant to be that. So I unbuckle my pants. I put on my shorts. And I feel a slight comfort as soon as I do that. I don't know why. And I'm like, wait a minute. Is my belt tight? Is that fucking with me right now? What's going on? I'm slowly discovering the meta of holding back this wall of diarrhea. And I'm like, all right, belts off, seat belts off. I'm just free balling over here. This is what I'm doing. I get back in the car and I gun it. I'm saying I'm finishing these last fucking 15 minutes. No, sir. Done it all the way. Last 5 minutes, it comes back. And you know what? Last 5 minutes, I'm in these little fucking dingy country roads where people don't know how to fucking drive going 25 miles per hour. There's like 90 cyclists that I have to wait for. So it's just a repeat. You know, I'm a broken record at this point. I'm still just slamming the middle compartment, gripping the steering wheel like I'm about to come. I don't even care what's playing anymore. The radio doesn't even matter. It's playing some fucking trash-ass Jason Derulo. I don't even care. Volume 13. I tried blasting it to kind of distract myself. That just made it worse. And finally, I get to my friend's house. I walk in. Hey, bathroom? Thanks. And I shit. And wouldn't you know it, that was the last time I shit for the rest of the night. It was gone. That was the last one. Last round. Bang, bang. Logan Paul. Mayweather. Hey, we survived the rounds. And that was it. And that's a story about how I had food poisoning when I was going for an hour-long drive. And it was the worst fucking thing that has happened to me for a while now. So I recommend don't eat reheated seafood. Also, don't take the fucking boony roads when you're going anywhere. Take the highway. It'll be easier. You'll find an exit much quicker. Worse than the 5-minute life hacks? I think yes. I think, yeah, because well, actually, I don't know. The thing with the 5-minute life hacks was just immense pain. And there was no way to fix it. Because it was like, do I vomit? Do I shit? Do I just fucking jump out a window? I didn't know what to do at that point. So that was just terrible pain that I didn't know what to do with. This pain was pain that I knew what to do with. I had a shit, and there was just nowhere to do it. So, I don't know. They're both just terrible in their own special way. But yeah. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hello.